Get to our featured TV table match. We've just come into one of our earlier matches. It's down to a black ball final right here. Arif needs this to force a decider. And he does. So makes quick work there. That could have been a long drawn out respotted black. So we'll have to check into that. But our featured match on the TV table will be Ahmed Ali and Romeo Azmat. So hold on, they're just doing a little bit of practice, and we'll be getting to this match very shortly. All right, everybody. Handshakes are being had by Ali and Romeo. And we're just about to get started in this round of 16 match. It looks like the president is just trying to get some photos. So while he does that, we'll stand by and hopefully this match will get done, start up sooner than later. We are here, Seattle, Washington, live at Ox Billiards Club for the 2022 United States National Snooker Championship. David Burney is in the booth guiding you through this great match that's on tap. Ali, defending champion, Romeo, toted by our good friend David Brock, as the favorite to win. So it's do or die here. I think both players well seasoned in the game. I think it's just going to be down to who gets the chances and who's feeling it on the day. How you feeling, Mike? Any feeling towards either player?
Well, I think the smart money is on Ali. And so Romeo has his work cut out for him, to be sure. It's not out of the realm of possibility that Romeo wins. But I feel like if it goes to a decider, it'll be Ali's game.
There's a little shot of all the players going to be playing in the second batch of round 16 matches. Although we do still have one going this morning. Alfred Tinger against Arif Mahmoud. We just saw the little clips of that respotted black ball. And they're in a decider, so they're going to be breaking off soon. But smiles all around to start here. Good bunch of mates. But I'm pretty sure once they get down to the table, the smiles will turn into faces of stone. Seriousness.
Having a good time. That's what it's about, and that's what we like to see, camaraderie. There's Stephen Wong, one of the last to leave. One of the favorites that I would say is Stephen Wong for sure. We got a nice hug between Ramil and Ali. Good friends, going way back.
And here we go, Ramil to break off frame one. I hope you got something cool to drink and warm to eat, because this one is going to be electric. Yeah, both these players own their own clubs. Ramil's got the Arizona Snooker Academy, and Ali runs a club out of the New York City Athletic Club.
Yeah, definitely a very nice room at the New York Athletic Club that Ali manages. Has one of the best views in New York State, just right across the street from Central Park.
So yeah, feel free to let us know where you're tuning in from. If you've got any comments or questions, there's always been good debates about everything snooker on the stream. Let's keep it to that. That's what we're here to watch. That's what we're here to talk about. But share it with your friends. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch TV. Just search out Ox Billiards. I'm glad all you tuning in. We've got a good following all weekend long, but hey, there's always room for new viewers to take a look at this wonderful game, because it's always a mystery when you say the name snooker, but when you tune in and actually watch it, you can just see how exciting and thrilling the drama can get on the bays.
Ali's used to this table by now, and that shot proves it.
Yeah, I was just talking to him in between, before his match, just to let him know that he was going to be on the TV table, just if he wanted to pump up with all his fan base back in New York. He kind of shrugged a little bit because he wasn't very fortunate on the TV table early on. He was our very first match to kick off the tournament, so hopefully he can just push that aside and get down to business.
I wonder if he's looking at the yellow pocket here or just trying to play safe. It looks like there is a small gap there, but opted to do the smarter of the two options.
Yeah, maybe in the first frame they might maybe tend to go for a few more shots, but obviously as we get deeper, I'll start to tighten up and play exquisite match play snooker.
Ramil's shot coming into focus. Could see Simon's work up close here.
Yeah, I think it's really just going to come down to sometimes who's going to get the first chance. Slowly the balls are spreading out. Is that the first mistake?
Yes.
How costly is it going to be?
Well, the black ball is probably his only option at this point. If he has the angle to hold up, might go for the two reds near the corner pocket. Might go for that top one, but then he would need a rest. Could go for the middle pocket and glance. Nope, he's going for the top red of those two near the corner pocket. Perfect little stun.
Yeah, so here's a good chance for Ellie to strike first. I think obviously you're doing great things out here, Mike, but Ali definitely I think will be instrumental of getting snooker going in America, as he was over in Sheffield, England this past spring playing in the Seniors World Championship. So when you can see one of your fellow country people actually doing well in a sport, it helps you root on and helps you get inspired to pick up a cue.
Absolutely. Yeah, kudos to him for being an American ambassador to the sport of snooker. Went a little strong on this one, red, so he's going to have to force something in the middle or play safe. So there's a lot of points left on the table with that break, but it's still very early and enough time for him to get into a groove.
Yeah, both these players know each other quite well, so they will be respecting each of their abilities.
In the Facebook chat, William Crouch shouts, "Root for the underdog, Romeo." Yeah, Romeo is a character. If you've ever met him, you'll know right away that he is just a jokester, trickster, smart guy, really good businessman, fun to be around, and runs a great club over in Arizona. Pretty good player.
Wow, great pot there by Ali. Just going to boost his confidence. Good angle on the yellow to come off the cushion and start nipping away at these reds in the middle of the table.
Little stun run through if he goes for the blue in the corner. Try to get one of those two reds near the middle. But I think he's really looking at the yellow. Interesting. So come down for that row of 4. It's got to keep going. It's coming back up. Nice elbow. You can see it doesn't even move. Good camera. Good camera action there by Christian Youngers.
You're a music fan, Mike? There's a great band called Elbow. I don't know if you were giving them a shout out there, but yeah, great form that Ali has.
So he's taking points off the table. That's for sure. There's really no reason to come down the table because the pink is tied up and the black is kind of hard to get to at this point.
Now here comes a big shot.
Yeah.
Come back to be on a red. I think you'll start to notice more and more as we're getting deeper and deeper in the tournament, getting closer to finding out who's going to raise the Tom Collins Trophy. All that these players need is just one chance to get into the balls.
Good cue ball there. Using the Q-Tech 10.5 millimeter carbon fiber shaft. which does require a glove. In the last frame, we saw Cece with a glove. He has a maple cue, but I think Cece just likes the smoothness of the glove. Little rattlesnake there.
Yeah, a little hiccup. He got part 2 of the shot. Great shape on the black. Unfortunately, the red didn't drop.
Yeah, Ramil doesn't have much here. I know he's 29 down, but you can't be forcing things against Ali. So the wise decision is to play safe. He's looking at the angle behind the blue, maybe the yellow. Both of those balls can help you out. Just going to glance off that right red amongst those 3. Little Orion's belt there. And he hit it exactly where he wanted to. That was great speed, nice angle. And the blue ball and the yellow ball are helping out with that snooker.
Good shot there by Ali to get out of the snooker. Has left this red on to the top right corner pocket, but it's tricky just being up against the cushion. These are one of these shots that you kind of bait your opponent into taking on, because if he misses this, it could be disastrous for O'Meal. As a lot of the reds are spread there. Black open to go into both corner pockets.
What's he thinking here? He first wanted that corner pocket. Now he's changing his mind.
Yeah, that's all right. He's just got to be confident and be convicted to the shot that he wants on. You know, can't be thinking, oh, did I want that other shot? Not the case. You got to fully commit to the shot.
Yeah, it's okay to change your mind, right?
When you're up, yeah, but when you're down, you got to be fully committed to whatever shot you're selecting. Know that it is the best shot. It is the correct shot. And that blue is...
it paid off for Ramil there, that safety. Very unlucky for Ali. Forced into a mistake. Ramil's going to try to force another mistake by Ali. But he has the red ball on the left cushion at the very least. So I believe the 3 miss rule might be in effect.
Yeah, Ali might just play a little containing safety on that red. That's on the left cushion. Well, there is a red that's out. He's got an angle to get onto the blue. That red above the pink will go into the right middle pocket. But as we've seen all weekend long, these are not easy middle pockets.
Yeah, let's take a look at this angle on that red. It does not go into the right corner. So, yeah, David Burney with the correct call, going for the middle. And the correct prediction of the middle being very stingy. It has run safe.
Yeah, you might have to fend off some players that might be, ooh, nice try, Ali, coming in to pry those side pockets open reminds me kind of a story way back. The great golfer Craig Stadler was playing in a tournament, and his fairway shot went a little errant, or his tee shot went a little errant, and he was up against a tree and just couldn't get out of it, and unfortunately lost the tournament because of this tree. And a couple of years later, this tree was dying and wasn't doing well, so they had to bring it down. And who's the first person they called? Craig Stadler, and they gave him the handle to the chainsaw, and he cut it down with great pleasure.
That second red below the pink is on. Is he on the black? From that angle, and with Ali's skill, I would say yes. Might need a spider.
True, or just a little peculiar bridging. It's a great camera angle right there.
Very steady.
This pink, I think, is going to come, or black's going to come all the way up to the yellow spot.
So now the table is very weird. Wayne Tang is in the Facebook chat. What you doing, Wayne? Good to hear from you. Good to see you. Virtually, that is. He's rooting for Romeo, as Wayne is a member of Arizona Snooker Club and has a lot of practice videos. He's a hard worker. He's had some health issues that he's battled back from, but loves the game enough to keep it going. Wayne is one of those people that we want to keep around in our community. So good to see you're watching, Wayne, and rooting for Romeo.
Still, the black ball spot is covered up, so he might just ever so gently roll up to be behind the black here. Yeah, that's a good shot there. Protects his lead of 41-5 in this first frame, best of 5.
Yeah, hopefully Romeo doesn't stay too panicky. He knows this game in and out, so he probably won't panic. There's enough points on the table. But this is going to fall short. So just probably trying to get the road map here.
Yeah, I think with more inexperienced, the amateur player, they're thrown into this position where they're trailing by 36 points. Their wheels might start to burning and being like, I need to get back into it. But well put, Mike. Romeo, well versed in the game, knows he can easily turn it around and put a break together. A decent contact, but I don't know if this red passes the pink into the middle.
Well, he's going to have to try something clever if he's going to play safe. Maybe some right side on this red.
Ooh.
Foul.
Yes. Great sportsmanship there. That's what we pride ourselves on this game. Yet William, Varun, and Dharma are in a match. Unfortunately, this is the TV table. This is the match we'll be following this afternoon. But you can check out cloudsnooker.com. That has a live scoring function over there, as all the scoreboards in the room are connected to that website. So as soon as the score happens, that website is updated. So great technology there.
Peak is tied up just in time for Romeo to try to make a little bit of a comeback. Bridge the gap a little bit there.
Yeah, just needs a couple good shots here. Paul, I believe that Ali uses a Q-Tech, and it's a carbon fiber, and it's got a 10.5-inch tip. He believes it's the way of the future, but actually a fellow of the community here either mentioned on Friday or yesterday that the Irish player Fergal O'Brien used a carbon fiber cue some 20 years ago. It's an unreleased snooker shaft from Q-Tech, so it seems like these things aren't on the market just yet. But Ali definitely, he swears by it. He thinks it's the wave of the future of the game.
I'd like a one-piece carbon fiber, please. They can manufacture some chevrons on those carbon fibers. I think that would be kind of cool. And then fashion a flat spot on the butt.
Well, do you have a paintbrush? That's how you can get the chevrons on there. Maybe just paint some white chevrons.
Yeah, that's a good point. Get some Krylon. What's the name of that spray paint? Is it Krylon? Anyway, they don't pay us, so forget about that. Look at this black ball. It's going to most likely go back on the yellow spot. Can't really tell from here. It looks like all the other balls are on their spot. And the red is blocking the black spot. Looking lower left on that cue ball.
Yeah, the pink is wide open down there.
He's changing his mind. Very well done. With a cue like that, you get so much action that deep screws like that are effortless. They're not difficult.
Nice save there, Mike. Well done. You can get quite tongue twisted here in the booth. It's
Yeah, the cue is like butter.
nice shot there. So this looks like a pretty good frame-winning opportunity here for Ali. Just need to really worry about that black up there. It's safely up there. Just some nice short compact shots.
Yeah, Paul Richardson in the Facebook chat says, thanks. First time I've seen that Q-Tech 10.5 in snooker. Yeah, I think it's a really good cue for Americans since they play a lot of pool. They don't have to buy a brand new snooker cue, just the shaft. Screw it into your pool butt. It has some familiarity in it, so which really does help. If you're used to that butt, just buy a different shaft and then put it in your case.
Yeah, it's all about comfortable, being familiar. As I've always said, the cue is pretty much an extension of your arm. It's got some good pace. Very nicely done there by Ali.
Almost perfect. Yeah, this frame might be over and done with. No jinx, though. So you got a feel for Ramil at this point. He's been kind of shut out in this game.
Yeah, it's pink to put him up by 51. With 51 on the table, the best Ramil can do is force a black ball respot, but that's taking those three reds with that black all the way up there in the bulk area. So I think Ramil just might take his medicine and concede whenever Ali makes a miss. And this is what you got to do sometimes in these short matches. You don't want to really bring your opponent to the table. Don't give them a chance to warm up. Really command the match by staying at the table.
That's how you hit a middle pocket on these tables. Got to give gravity a chance to help you out. You can't just be powering it in there. That was perfect pocket speed.
Well, I don't know if you saw our good friend Dharma yesterday. Holy cow. He was just pounding them in, knocking them off lampshades all over the place on this table. I was talking with him a little bit last night, and he was like, well, I was already moving on, so I decided to have some fun. So not a fun frame there for Ramil. Ali takes that one to take a lead in this best of 5, 16 player knockout round.
So someone laid a mean snooker here.
We just bounced over, speaking of Dharma, and Varun, this is our match on table number 2. And as soon as things are set over back on our TV table between Ali and Ramil, we'll be headed back over there.
Dharma is up, according to the Cloud Snooker score, 8-3 in this frame. There's some discussion still on where that cue ball should be replaced.
Back here on our featured table. Yeah, uncharacteristic break there by Ali. He actually ran into the blue. There's some of these things that happen when you first get into the game. Those tidbits of advice, obviously, don't stretch and don't hit the blue on your break shots. So we'll see if that's costly.
Ben Watson in Facebook asks, can you leave the stream up for Dharma? He cues fantastically, but we have committed to this match. I'm afraid we will peek in from time to time. Ramil.
Well, I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing Dharma. I don't really want to deflate too much of the Varun crowd. You know, there could be an upset over there, but I think on the line, Dharma's got to have a little advantage in that match. But stranger things have happened on a snooker table. But as you said, Mike, yeah, from time to time we'll bounce back to table 2 when we can. But the committee over here felt that Ramil and Ali was the proper TV match.
Yeah, and I don't disagree with that. I mean, we will eventually have 4 channels, 4 TVs. At this point, we have 2 cameras and 1 channel. So give us some time. Give it some donation and sponsorships. We'll put them to good use. Nice pot. And you got lucky on that kiss. But not lucky enough for a pot, maybe. Does he have the corner?
Yeah.
No corner.
Just didn't travel enough on that pink to be on the top left corner. I mean, he could try cutting it into that corner with the element of safe. He's going to definitely run his cue ball up into bulk.
He's going for the middle. Is he not? Oh,
he is,
man. That would have been a confidence boost if that had dropped. But I think the reverse is true.
Those side pockets. Oh. We might be having nightmares about the doorbell, but these players are going to have nightmares about these side pockets.
So this just in, Arif is 38 and Alfred is 36 on the decider. Looks like we are on the colors. No, one red left, so 35 on the table. Again, just, all the more reason to have camera on each one of these tables, 4 different streams. But that's 4 times the work and 4 times the equipment. So
4 times the budget, 4 times the commentators, 4 times the technical directors. You've got champagne dreams over there, Mike.
Yeah, I'm not saying next month, but we'll get there. I have no doubt. We have the willpower and the brains to do it.
But if you can, and you're in the Seattle area, come on down to Ox, where you can be your own camera and take in all this great U.S. National Snooker Championship action.
Scrappy frame here, 3-2.
Yeah, early on it looks like a hockey score. Great pawn with the rest there.
He's right on the pink where he wanted.
True, just does he have an angle to come off the cushion and take that red into the top right corner that's near the pink spot. We just decided to stun it there. Oh, John, thank you. Kind words. Says he's never seen pro snooker with more than 2 tables, so no need to, go crazy with the 4 tables.
I understand the desire, though. I mean, we are amateurs here, and so there is a different type of affinity towards these players, more familiarity, and you want to see your buddies on the camera. Where in the pro circuit, you're kind of detached from the players, and you just want to see a great game, and they put on a good show. So we understand. Back at you, Ben Watson. We understand.
Ooh. I'll have to correct myself from before. I'm always going on about the side pockets are tough. Every pocket on these tables is tough.
Yeah, Sargon. Sargon's asking again about Ahmed's Q. It is Q-Tech. You can go to Imperial USA. You can send me an email and I'll get one for you. Many options to get a Q-Tech 10.5. They come in multiple joints.
Ramil just a little disgusted with that last shot. There's one thing being off, one thing with a bad miss, but he just wasn't happy with his last shot at all. But cue the mind of a goldfish. That last shot is long forgotten. Time to make a good positive shot here. Get himself back into bulk. Maybe there's a angle with that red that's just outside the bunch. Clip off it, a shot to nothing. So I think it will pass that red that's on the right side.
I think it's going to fall short. So this is another chance for Ahmed Ali.
Long pot. I wonder if he's just going to clip off the bunch as well.
Yep. Don't hit into that bottom right red. Oh, a little thick. You got a red on, and you could probably leave for the black. Looking at those 2 bottom red, the one on top. Looks like there's an angle there.
Yeah, just it's all about pace, this shot, that he just can come off this red and just be right behind the black.
See where
left cushion.
What is that? A little bit of center ball. I like it. I like a little bit of a follow shot here, but that's probably why I'm sitting in the booth. He changed his shot and got it. So didn't quite like the black ball position. So he's left with a 1 point and hopefully a tight snooker. I don't think he's going to go for the brown in the middle. It's really with this distance between the cue ball and the object ball, you run into the risk of a push shot when you need to follow. But he's going for it. He's following. Little jab shot. Changes your entire cue action. I think a safety. Might be getting frustrated out there. Total of 11 points or 12 points in this match for Romil, and a total of 81 points for Ahmed Ali. It's understandable that he just wants to get something started, but this table is wonky, so it's not like he could have made a major break if he had made the brown.
Yeah, looking at Ramil's body language, he's just not feeling it right now. And always with these matches, you're never really in the match until you get that first frame on board, and it's even more imperative to get that first frame on early, as they are best of fives. You know, if you're trailing 2-0 after a couple of frames, it feels like you're climbing Mount Everest to achieve victory. Or maybe I should say Mount St. Helens, since we are in the lovely state of Washington, the evergreen state.
Oh, I thought you meant because everyone's doing Mount Everest these days. It's not that difficult. It's actually a queue up the mountain. But not saying it's not that difficult, but it's not impossible as it used to be.
Okay. Hopefully next time I see you, Mike, you can regale me of stories when you climbed Mount Everest and tell me how easy it is.
This is not a mountain climbing club.
Great long pot. It's going to pull up enough to leave on an angle on the yellow.
That,
come back down.
and another 8 points off the table.
You might just actually going to sneak behind the green here. Clever. Gotta go, though. Gotta go.
No, that's short. I would put him in. I would put him in from there. Not that it's impossible to get out of, but could leave a minor break. And those shots, to be honest, it's really easy to decelerate. That could have been what happened. Just trying to steer it in there. All right, Ramil has a decision to make. Probably will hit it this time.
Be careful, Ramil. Ali was kind of turning away into disgust, and Ramil offered to put him back in the spot.
All right, Ramil should think about this.
Definitely on this one. Yeah. First glance, it's tough to look like. I think he's going to have to maybe just come off that. Okay. Still leave himself with a thin cut on the black. this is the chance that Ramil wanted, just to make him feel like he's in the match. So
Just breathe. Take a breath. All right, get that brown out of there. Put that red in the same pocket.
yeah, hopefully come back for an angle so you can be onto the black.
Might follow and get the red to the right top corner, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, I went for the screw back.
We actually might have a red that's open on the bottom of this cluster down there. If that slides by to get into the top left middle. No, he's electing to take this red into the middle.
Wiped its feet.
Now he's found the key to those middle pockets. Struggling a little bit earlier on in this match, but now he's found the sweet spot.
88 to 66% pot success. Ahmed, 88. That's impressive.
Yeah, I think that's going to rise pretty soon for O'Meal.
Oh no.
Curse of the commentator comes back again.
Christian's going out to have a word with the players. There was a foul point that wasn't attributed to Romeo. Right at the beginning of Romeo's break.
Yeah, always got a lot of people on the lookout just to make sure that everything is correct. Is it Ali's turn now to just has lost a little bit of his way?
So this looks like just a small screw back. Get the pink in the middle pocket. And if you can, knock that red that's to the left of the pink out of the way. But for now, just make this. Oh, that's too much. I mean, he's going to definitely hit the red here, but made it difficult on himself.
Yeah, one reprieve that he has with that red and blue, that little cluster right there is going in. It might stop him and he'll have that red into the side.
What a shot. Beautiful. But, lost the cue ball there because the angle was so off, I would say. Maybe off's the wrong word.
Mm-hmm. Played it with some sun. I thought he was going to just cannon into that red and blue kind of world right there and might have had the red that's just right of the pink right now into the opposite middle pocket.
He's got to play safe on the red on the right cushion, really trying to get that red next to the black ball. But
well, we're not in the player's shoes.
No.
They're in their shoes. They're on the table.
Yep.
They're dealing with the nerves. They're dealing with the TV table. They're dealing with our great audience here at Ox Billiards. Lots of pressure,
a lot of people staring at them. And they have the better look, really. We're trying to just guess what they might do. From this angle, we would say what we would do.
And if we had the ability.
And yeah, the know-how is simple. You can know everything, but doing is what pays the bills.
Yeah, to transcribe it, to know in your mind what to do, and then to have that just somewhat work down your arm and play the right shot. It's definitely a thing. It's not easy in this game.
That red ball got away from Vermeil on the safety. Really should have thought about hitting the black ball or keeping it on the right side of the black ball. You know the cue ball is going to go up the table, so really the concentration on those safety shots is where is the object ball going.
And this pink will go by the red into the top right corner pocket.
Oh, ever so slightly. All it needs is perfection. Okay. Got to take this chance. It's a big shot. White ball's far enough away from the cushion to not be a problem. Good job standing up.
Yeah, one of our last morning match has just concluded, so there's a little bit of commotion in the room. If I find out a result of that, we'll be able to pass that along. Yeah, it was Alfred Tinger and Arif Mahmoud who were playing there in a decider. But if you're looking for any of the results, you can go to cloudsnooker.com. There's a list of all the matches that are being played and results. Also has the high breaks.
It's a nice cue ball there by Ali. Safety battle here. Got to give credit to Ramil for fighting back in this frame. He was a bit dejected, but he has pulled ahead. Siri is asking what the prize money is. And USSA is saying that Arif came back from 2 down to win 3-2.
Wow.
So USSA, if you wouldn't mind in the chat, just kind of telling us all what the prize money is for first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth.
True. See who is going to be in the money. You know, is this an important match? I'm pretty sure there is a payout for the quarterfinalists.
Oh my goodness, what a match coming up. Ajaya versus Stephen Wong.
I also think there is probably a prize for the high break, which I think right now is at 66, I believe. But definitely check out Cloud Snooker for all of that information. Good to hear from you, Chris Lamb, voicing his support.
What's up, Chris?
That red was definitely on the right line for that side pocket, just the pace wasn't there. But I think Ramil was more thinking safety than pocketing a red.
So this is makeable by Ali, and the pink is in a great position. Pink is now in a bad position.
And that blue and red I don't think has come to his rescue. So this could be a easy starter here for Ramil. So we'll hold him kickstart and get his first frame on the board. Short little match, best of 5, but still filled with lots of tension.
Yeah, I think Ramil will be happy to take care of all these loose reds. Not really a big break, but taking away opportunities from Ali. Productive break in that sense. So we hope for the Ramil fans that he can make something happen. Maybe get rid of the 2 reds and snooker behind the blue. on that last red.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of support on the stream. Heard a lot of boasting for Ali, but maybe our friends on the eastern side of the country are just out right now, and our West Coast viewers are just enjoying some nice lunch and the great snooker action here at Ox Billiards in Seattle, Washington. It's the 2022 United States National Championship. You're looking at the reigning champion right now, Ahmed Ali. He's doing battle with Ramil Ismat. Ramil comes from Arizona, and Ali from the New York area.
Well, I think you left it. It's hard to tell from this angle. But you got one option for sure. The red in the middle of the table will go in the middle pocket. But does the red next to the blue go in the middle pocket?
I think with the angle he has, I think it is on. It looks like he's taking it on. Big shot that is going to free up the blue.
Now it's going to tie up the blue.
Oh, those side pockets. We've said it a million times. We apologize for sounding like a broken record.
Stephen Nash, 44-second average shot. Yeah, it could be true. It all depends on the scorekeeper, and we're doing quite a bit back here. But either way, these people don't make millions of dollars playing snooker. They do it for the love of it. And under this sort of pressure, I wonder what people watching's average shot time would be. Wow, that's a great, at that pace, that was a really good shot.
And the short format of these frames, you lose one and it's really up against it. You lose two, it's really bad. So maybe in the longer form matches, maybe come finals, semifinals, even quarterfinals, as the quarterfinals and semis are a best of 7 and the finals will be best of 9. You might see a little bit more fluency in the earlier frames, maybe quicker shot times.
Wayne on YouTube chat says it would be good for these guys to practice or play with the UK players.
Wow.
That was a great pot.
Wow. Great. That was fantastic. Just slid across that top rail. Outstanding. But I think he was definitely playing it with an element of safe there.
So to Wayne's point, yeah, at Ox, we do bring in some pros. We bring in professional coaching. We do what we can to expose American players to the higher standard of the UK and the Chinese and other parts of European pro players. And it's to show what can be done, inspire them. It's a long road where America is so far behind in snooker, and you can't expect an American pro in 2023. It's not going to happen. So baby steps, patience, realistic expectations. And yeah, we are doing what we can to bring the best players here. We've had Judd Trump here. We've had Ricky Walden here for an exhibition and coaching course. We've had Alison Fisher here for a coaching course. Bex Kenna and some UK players on the World Women's Tour were here last weekend. We have Nick Barrow coming September 24th and 25th. He'll be here, and then he'll be in Vancouver. And while he's in America, he's making stops in New York and Toronto. We have plans for other things coming up. So bear with us.
Yeah, Wayne, you make a great point on the chat that 20 years ago the Chinese set out for a plan. It definitely did help. Ding Junhui, the trailblazer, really for that part of the world. He broke in, and it just goes, once you have someone that is achieving great success in any kind of level of sport, it's just going to inspire fellow country men and women to do the same.
Yeah, that's a great point. We've been saying it, Ali. Some Americans are seeing Ali in the crucible. That's gotta say something that it's possible. There's Mani Syed in Facebook. Wow. Can't cheer for anyone because both of them are good friends. Good luck to you both. Yeah, they are good friends. Everyone in here is friendly with each other, travel together, and come from the same parts of the country. But there are no friends on a snooker table. You must be ruthless.
Yeah, and if you're, up in Canada, the high percentage of snooker players are a little bit older, maybe gentlemen and women that are in their 60s and 70s. And you know why? Lots of Canadians were on the circuit back in the 80s, so that inspired a lot of people to pick up a cue and take up this great game. So hopefully we as well, down in Canada, or up in Canada I should say, have a good history of the game, but it kind of has gone a little down into the doldrums, and hopefully we can pick it up. I know we're doing our best up there. There's a lot of great people that want to see the game grow back to its status that it used to have, and hopefully we can do it together, get the Stars and Stripes and the Maple Leaf on the Pro Tour someday.
That's the only way people do things, and that's together. We're collaborators, not competitors. David Brock in the Facebook chat. Don't forget there is a pathway to the WST through PAPSA. Igor Figueiredo is a great example of that, he says, and I agree. Oh my God, that was almost yellow first.
Yeah, with great risk comes great reward.
Yeah, we will be streaming this table, Mani, until its conclusion. We'll take a peek into the Dharma and Varun match. Right now, Dharma is leading, and 1 frame to 0. And it looks like they just started their second frame. So at the conclusion of this match, if they're still playing over on the Beck's table, we will certainly show the remainder of that match. Appreciate your watching, commenting, and contributing, and hopefully in time we'll have 2 channels going on. Sargon Isaac, letting the truth be known. Calling out money.
Just got a feeling that this frame is going to come back down to that blue and pink down there that are just tied up.
Yeah, Ali is on a mission.
Thank you, Mr. Bonds, for the kind work. Glad you're tuning in from the other side of the Atlantic.
Yeah, thank you. We have a great team here. Everybody does their part and more. Just so thrilled and humbled with all the people that work on this club. It's not just snooker, it's pool and Chinese 8 ball. I mean, we're all passionate about each and every one.
Yeah, there's only one sport in this room. Come on, Mike.
Ali has a lot of work to do with that pink and the blue tied up.
You know, there are tight pockets. Another little story of great snooker history that 7 times world champion Stephen Hendry, actually, the correct dimensions are like a 3 1/4 cut for the pocket, and I believe he got it under 3 inches opening in his pockets. Just to, train. He's just that much ruthless, staunch practicer when he was in his prime. Just wanted to control the game thoroughly.
Mani, my apologies. You're Mani from Houston with the great club. Feel free to put your website in the chat so that people in your area can go visit your great club. I'd like to visit it someday. Me being a Texan, it'd be great to play snooker in Texas. I've never done that. So give the chat your website and get some people in your club.
And I've actually never been to the Lone Star State, so I'd love to come down and visit you all. Maybe get and some good Texan barbecue. There was a chance, actually. I was very close to going down to Austin during the South by Southwest Festival. I had some photos and a art show, but unfortunately the night before, a couple artists couldn't make it over and they had to cancel the show, and my sales just got deflated and I just didn't make the trip from Vancouver, but hopefully again sometime soon.
Yeah, no, it's a great town. Stubbs Barbecue. Stubbs is a great venue near 4th Avenue in Austin. If you're ever there, stay at the Driscoll, which I do believe it's on 4th Street. I forget if it's 4th Street or 4th Avenue. But back to this match. It's getting very close.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting down to that blue and pink.
Yeah, it's going to be a little tippy-tappy.
Maybe he might have an angle just to break them up a bit with this brown.
He's going center ball here. Oh, miss. Yeah, a little bit of follow would have indicated that he was going to go try to break those guys up, but at the bulk end we can see exactly where they're hitting. When they're down at the top end, can't really tell without the camera how they're addressing the cue ball.
Canute, yeah, we did hear some great words from our friend in the Snooker Shed, giving a shout out on YouTube. Really appreciate that, and as well the Nashville Snooker Academy. Never been down to Tennessee, and love to check that out. Hopefully, you guys can put together a great tournament.
Zia, what's up, Zia? Yeah, he's a great guy. He's a one-man army, really, down in Nashville, doing what he can. It's people like him that will make snooker a thing here in America. He has a beautiful room. Again, put your link in the chat. Let everybody see your beautiful room, and all the best of luck to you. Yeah, absolutely, William Crouch. If you take a break, we want to see Varun. That is the plan. That was an ambitious safety, but I'm not sure. I mean, I know the brown is worth 4 points, but I'm not sure what it means to this match, given the blue and the pink.
Yeah, not much. This is kind of a nothing ball. Obviously, Ramil takes it, and
you don't want that much distance. Because what could happen is the pink breaks free and the blue stays over the pocket. So he's going to have to hit the blue thin but not knock the pink in. But you have to create separation. I think that Ali can make this.
True, 10 points in it and 18 on the table. So the blue ball is Ramil's frame ball.
It's tricky that making a ball in snooker could be your undoing.
And obviously, if you're having a nice match with your buddy, you're taking on this blue, but when you're in the knockout phase of a U.S. national tournament, safety is the way to go. This might be a cross double here into the green pocket. At least you'll be putting space between the cue ball and the blue ball. See what Ramil does here.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you can place the cue ball behind the pink. Nope, did not go for the cross. It's got to roll. Keep rolling. Very nice shot. Excellent weight.
Nice tap on the table there from Ali. Congratulating his opponent on a great shot. Always great sportsmanship in this game.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that is fortunate. Holy mackerel.
Oh.
To get a double kiss snooker.
What's the terminology for that?
DDK fluker.
Only in America.
Is it in? No, it is safe though.
It was close.
Man, this is very intense.
Definitely. Ramil definitely needs this one to get back into the match. If Ali is able to steal this one, it will be devastating for Ramil and all his supporters. So,
Andrew missed your comment almost from YouTube. Andrew Roberts asks, is there any interest in 6-red format or the shootout format?
ooh,
Goodness gracious.
Ali goes in off.
So we've had the shootout before in conjunction with the Michaela Tab coaching event over at Top 147 in British Columbia. That was a hell of a lot of fun. I love the shootout format. 10-minute frames, very predictable, easy to schedule. Yeah, brilliant.
It's becoming a tournament director's favorite.
Oh, it's a dream.
Yeah, and then very exciting, very crowd participation. I did run one back in Vancouver last year in November. I think a lot of people didn't fully aware of the shootout because there's some people that follow the game religiously at the pro circuit. Some are just happy to play, so they weren't too familiar with the shootout. But once the clock started running and the cheers were aplenty, people were really enjoying the fun of the game, and it was lots of fun. So we're definitely planning, I think, to do another one in November this year up in the Vancouver area. So feel free to reach out if you're up there and you want to get in there.
Nice choice here. I think Ramil was thinking about every option if he took it and every option if Ali took it. Decided to have Ali give it a go. Does it pay off? It looked like it might.
True, where's this blue going?
Get the redwoods. I'm stealing your line, David Burney.
Only in America. I think this is what we're doing right now, Wayne. Creating live streams of events that are happening in the country. so people are aware of what's going on and they can actually see what this game of snooker is. I know we're at the Advantage great with wonderful technology with the internet provides. They've got a streaming service called DAZN, and we encourage any snooker enthusiastic in North America to subscribe there because they have all the pro circuit matches there. So yeah, it's baby steps, inch by inch. Mike has been doing a great job here in Seattle, bringing top-notch conditions for the whole community out here. And as he says, it's just going to grow as he's been able to reach out. There's a few people on the chat that are starting to open up rooms. Natural has an academy, which I was completely unaware of. I did know of Ramil's place down in Arizona. So slowly by slowly, we do have some people that have tuned in from Michigan and Minnesota. They don't have many tables, but this might inspire them to reach out to Mike, as he knows how to find tables for people.
No. What was that? Not sure what he was thinking. Oh, never mind.
That'll be a concession there. So a very important frame for Ramil to take. This match is tied 1 frame apiece, and we'll just swiftly slide over to the Varun and Dharma match. So enjoy a little bit of this action over on this table while they get set up for frame 3 on our featured table. And we're back here with frame 3 of our featured match, Ahmed Ali and Ramil Hezmat. So, an edgy frame, that last one, for sure. Really went down to the wire there.
Okay, and a starter here below the pack. Black might go in either pocket.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to run through and play for the top left. Ernest, that's good to hear that he's maybe heard from Ajaya that some of the rules might change for green card holders. That's good to hear, because I know there were some players that make their home here in Ox that were green card holders. They could work in America, but unfortunately they were not U.S. citizens, and really felt deflated that they couldn't get into this great tournament.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is out of the USSA's hands, because it is an IBF, WSF affiliated event. So in order for them to move on to the next round and so forth, you'd have to represent your country, and in order to represent your country, they require you to be a citizen. So if those requirements have changed to green card holders, then I think that's a plus. It's a bonus.
Can't you just say, hey, I'm a snooker player, let me play?
Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, I think if you can just show residence, I think that should be good enough, in my opinion. We live here, so we play for America.
Paul, they don't know the location of this U.S. Nationals just yet, but our friends at USSA have let us know that bids are welcome. Feel free to get in touch with them. on their website.
And I'll voice my support for Embassy Billiards in the LA area. Stephen Wong is just a really great guy and a really good player, and his club is phenomenal.
I'll voice my opinion for anywhere they'll have me in this great country of America. If you'll have me in the commentating booth again, I'll gladly show up. Just let me know.
Ernst says the Pan Am is 5+ years with a green card. So once again, it's like, why the 5+ years? I mean, that's fine. That's the rule. We all have to follow it. I guess I tend to be more inclusive with people. I mean, if you're here in America for 1 year or 2 months and you're making a home here, you should be able to represent the country. But that is not my call. It's a committee's call, and I don't believe it's the USSA's call either, but I can be corrected.
True, just like we have a committee here that dictates which match will be on the TV stream. We do appreciate the support in the chat room. And, you know, sometimes that committee can be wrong. Sometimes it can be
we are
does.
taking bids.
Taking bids.
Our Venmo, if you want to see a certain match, is...
But this one has been really exciting to watch, and I have every bit of feeling that we could be going to a decider. Sure, it's still just 1-1 with 3 frames to play, but both these players will not bend down easily. They'll fight all the way to the finishing line.
I like Rumil here to make a few breaks. A few points on this break. It's going to have to screw back, I believe, to get that red near the black spot. So when the black ball goes on its spot, he can free that up. He opted for the middle pocket. Unless it passes to the... I don't believe that red above the black goes to the left pocket. So he's stuck with the middle pocket. Luckily there's a blue ball right there for him. It's hard to screw back when you're shooting the black ball on the cushion, so this is the safer choice. It's got the red ball on the left top corner right after this blue. He also has the red ball in the middle of the table. Options galore.
True. Just not sure if that red does pass the green into the green pocket. The one you mentioned up there. But it looks like he's screwing back for the red in the top end of the table. So if he stuns this, he'll be on the black.
And then you can get a good draw on the black ball for the red closest to the black. First things first. Beautiful.
Yep, Ramil is finding a gear here.
Yeah, it's very methodical. I like this when we see players move at a steady pace. It means that they're in the flow.
Yeah, they're just like a maestro conducting the symphony.
Control your mind, control your thoughts, and that'll control your body. Nice. Darren Taylor in the Facebook chat says Ramil is top quality. I've had many sessions with him. Very dangerous when he is on. I think we're getting a good example of that. And that was a little shaky there. So he's got to take a breath, maybe walk around a bit. His legs are getting stagnant. If he makes this, he'll definitely walk. Okay, good job.
Yeah, he had a few of the world famous Bill Werbeniuk shots there. Pot a ball, get up, pot another ball from the same position.
Like a yo-yo. All right. Somebody have the spider, extended spider. Doesn't need it.
Yeah, it's going to come up for the blue here.
Oh, all right. That was a tough bridge shot, and still the cue ball is in a nice position.
And a nice little facial reaction because he was a little bit worried about that Ramil. He thought it was going to hit the jaw and stay in the jaws of the pocket, but it dropped to his pleasure.
Missed it. Oh my God. That was very close. So I think a nice safe on the red that's free up by the bulk. Maybe a shot to nothing.
Really went for it. Good shot to nothing there. He's trying to keep his break going, but knew that taking that thread on wouldn't have been too much of trouble. Well, this is what the smart players do. When an opponent runs out of position and they can find themselves back at the table, it's time to have your turn at the table and attack.
Yeah, well, that last red for Ramil, although a shot to nothing, I should have had a little bit more defensive mind on it. But yeah, definitely a nice break. I agree with Mickey in the Facebook chat.
Just think at the cover on this red near the top left corner pocket. Don't think it's straight on as well, so but he's going to have to go quite a distance, almost full length of the table. Oh, and it was unfortunate there. But Ali just giving a little shake of the head, just isn't overall thrilled with the shot that he has. Just a bit pacey and just a bit off the line there. He's left a tempter for Ramil. Great long pot there. hurry.
Oh, he's got that loose red by the black ball if he wants to take this blue in the corner. Way to use the cushion on that. As you can see, the red below the pink in this image does go. Not quite sure if he has the angle off this black to get there. Maybe screw back and get it in. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Shaking the head a little bit. I don't think he got into it as much as he wanted to.
Yeah, probably in that bunch, the left top red was, if he had done a nice deep screw off the cushion, it's probably what he wanted. But you got to play safe. Cannon those top two reds. Cannon the red to the left off the cushion back into the pack and play the cue ball at the bolt cushion as close as you can get to it. But not sure he has that angle either. What's he doing? Just skim off it. Beautiful shot. Left. Nothing.
Yeah, first glance doesn't look good for Ali, but 43 in it with 59 on the table. Ali's not out of it. Lots of points. We'll see how he can counter-attack.
William Crouch is rooting for Varun. Glad you're still on this stream. He says Varun is not giving up. Wonder what that score is.
That's a nice shot there by Ali. Just pull up a little or so. Yeah.
Yeah, Varun is in the lead. 52 to 47. Looks like they're on the colors.
Ali was able to get the snooker behind the yellow.
It's a great shot. From where he was at, that was a really good shot.
Getting a little blurry there. I guess I should put my glasses on.
Five-point foul and a miss.
Yeah, it's interesting here because Ramil, very skilled cueist, should be able to adjust here and hit a red. The only thing is, where is he going to leave all the balls? As they are spaced out nicely. This could be a good chance. He's taking that black up there, but pink is not a bad second place if Ali can get on this and put up a profitable break.
Yeah, he's got a good starter here. Wise to walk around and see what high value color he wants.
Just asking for the cue ball to be clean. And our great friend Dave Daly, member of the community out here, did some fantastic refereeing work at the women's event. Well, I think Dave is busy with some other things today, but he might be back come Championship Monday to help us out refereeing some semifinal and finals action. Just got a little too much there, maybe. shot there by Ramil. He's really starting to feel it. We needed that. 'Cause then only a red might be needed.
Black ball came to the rescue. That black ball is Ramil's friend this frame.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's going up table to frustrate Ali. Sometimes it's blocking the path to a red ball.
So Ali can respond with a nice safety. The table just rolls, man, and Ali knows exactly how to use it.
Yeah, I had the fortunate opportunity that when these lovely tables were back at Bays, fond memories of Bays. I think you and I had a frame together, Mike, and I was amazed by, I thought my cue ball would stop, but it ran on for another 6 inches. But not a great shot there by Ramil. He's opened the door for Ali. Let's see what he can make of it.
But I mean, what can you do? Ali placed that cue ball almost behind the cushion. It was so close.
Stays on the right side of the blue. Sliding down nicely for these reds. This would be a steal and a half for Ali.
Yeah, Ramil after the shot off the cushion was not happy. His body language was a bit deflated.
Almost feel like it was rather suicidal, his body language.
Oh,
Definitely thought about it.
Nice. I thought he may have gotten in between shots, but that pink ball looks great. Right angle to bounce off the top cushion for the red. Or screw back for the red.
That's why we're up here and they're down there.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've had some world-class players in this club, and you just learn from each and every one of them just by watching. The yellow ball is a bit of an issue for him, but not a big issue.
Here's going to come the important shot of the frame here. He's going to get up to the yellow.
Yeah, I wonder if he plays safe. I mean, it's only 15 points. So, plays the black into the middle. Where's the cue ball for the yellow in relationship to the cue ball inside the pocket, the corner pocket?
Sure, I just think this is shaking the head a little, really eyeing the black into the yellow pocket. I just wonder if the angle, if he plays it with top, can he get onto the yellow, following through and getting up to the bulk end of the table?
Yeah, he's adding some top to his cue ball. Oh no, it's a push. Not a foul push. Yeah, I like that shot.
No feathering there by Ali. We were like, what is he going to do? He's keeping us in suspense.
Yep, not a bad decision. Could get a few points off of this. He's trying to have the angles speak to him. Just taking a look, trying to visualize the path of the ball. Sometimes the path just reveals itself. Looks like he might be going just 2 cushions. There's a 3 cushion option. Watch out, middle pocket.
Oh, he got lucky.
He got the 3 cushion. Oh, did that hit? It did not.
I think this is a wise choice not to put him back. He's got the angle to come off the ball cushion, be on the green. All the other color balls are out in the open. Nothing's really safe.
Yeah. And he would totally hit it the next time around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Romeo's such a well-versed player in this game that he'll make that minute adjustment.
Yeah, Darren Taylor was warning to not leave a free ball. Absolutely, Darren. I think Romeo did well in that regard. Now he just needs to hope for Ali to make a mistake. It's good pace.
Ooh. Might be all right. The blue might help him here. No, it's not.
Yeah, pressure, Darren Taylor says in the Facebook chat.
He knew he had to run the table there to take the frame. But this green will lead the frame. 22 apiece, or 22 in it, and 22 on. So Ali just not out of it yet.
That was quite a long backstroke. When the pressure's on, as Bex Kenna told Dave Daly and whoever else that was in earshot, that you want to take a small backstroke.
Yeah, Dave had great words of advice yesterday. Small, short,
Yeah.
and soft.
Not jabby.
I'd almost like add a 4S to that equation, and sane.
I found a window there. Prathamesh points out in the Facebook chat that he still needs the brown. Arun in the YouTube chat asks about Ali's cue. It is a Q-Tech 10.5 millimeter carbon fiber shaft. So it does look like a pool shaft, but it's made for snooker, pool, and Chinese 8-ball. It's a hybrid. Simple, short, slow. Dave Daly in the YouTube chat corrects what Beck has told him. Bex is a really good coach. She's a friendly person and a really good snooker player on the tour. Ox sponsors her this season. Very proud of that. And we'll be watching her in the mixed doubles this September, the end of this month. Which should be fun to watch. Darren likes Ramil on this shot. plays safe. Not too bad.
I think the blue helped them out tremendously there. That full ball cannon into it has now hooked alley behind the black.
Yeah, could get a snooker back here. Well, if he's going to swerve, then probably not. Yeah, if you went off one cushion to hit the brown, if you hit it right, could have snookered on the blue, but just hit it. Archit Singhal is in the YouTube chat saying hello to Dave. What's up, Archit? Why aren't you here? Get over here.
Ooh, that could be a dreaded double kiss.
It's far away from that pocket, so the only thing that's on is a double shot to nothing.
Yeah. Just not catching the breaks here in this frame alley.
Man. Maybe some more side. Use the cushion. Use the cushion to throw the cue ball instead of hitting it so hard. Just put a lot of side to grab it. And that way you don't have to hit the brown so hard. It'll stay in the bulk cushion.
Yeah, but I think he needs this blue as well. Because alley... just needing 2 snookers. So...
yeah, these odd numbered frames are huge, aren't they, Darren? Number 1 frame, number 3 frame, and of course number 5 frame. Critical. And Ramil has kept his nerve. What a showing.
As Tommy Petty said, I won't back down, so we'll see how Ali can come back and recover from that. Frame 4 will be coming up very shortly. We'll just swing on over to the Varun and Dharma match, where the score right now is Dharma has 2 frames to the good, and Varun has yet to put a frame on board, but he leads this frame early on. They're just updating the score as I speak. Dharma is leading the 3rd frame 8-5.
That was a nice shot of them fixing the score, and now back to the main table.
And Ali to break off a frame that he definitely needs. Ramil right on the bubble, but you're not over the line until you're over the line. I think Ali just needs to get into the balls and make a nice large size break just to settle his nerves.
He's a champion, Ali, right? He's been here before. He's won many ways. So Ramil has to keep his nerve as well, but I think Ali is capable of winning this match even at this point. Darren Taylor in the Facebook chat says it's pivotal for Ramil to keep attacking and make Ali go defensive.
Well, Ali's got a nice cue ball there, tight to the bulk cushion. We do actually in the snooker world do have a little bit of unfortunate news to report. The great Clive Everton, who's done so much for the game, wrote his last editorial in the Snooker Scene podcast this week. 50 years strong that he's been reporting on this great game. And just with his health issues and his age, he just didn't have the energy, but a big salute to you, Clive Everton, for all that you've done for this wonderful game throughout the years. A real champion. Maybe, hopefully sometime, maybe when we go back to England, we can maybe meet him. Hopefully he's got a few more years with us, but...
I would love to meet him. Yeah, he has a very recognizable voice in the booth as well. And he's almost like the historian of snooker. He's written a lot of books. Of course, snooker scene is a great rag, and sad to see it go. Disappointed nobody's picked up the torch, but that's how things go.
True. He was
even
looking,
the ones we thought would never go, as Charles Bukowski says.
he was looking that possibly Dave Hendon or Phil Yates would take over the torch, but those gentlemen are very busy with their snooker commitments. So, but Clive, we wish you the best. Thank you for all you do. Hanging up his pen and paper. We salute you.
Boy, oh boy, what a red starter he had. Nice draw. Probably went a little too far. Not sure he planned for the yellow, but he's making it work. Looking at that top right red of the three. Really.
True. I don't know if he has the angle on the middle one too, because if he had the middle one, he could just stun there, and he's easily on the black.
That's very true. He is. It does look like the middle. Very nice shot.
Yeah, just feathered a little bit after the shot, knowing that he just didn't get exactly what he wanted.
Got a little close to the black ball. Seemed like he jabbed the shot, trying to get the cue out of the way because he knew that the white ball would be cannoning off the red, so didn't want to foul. A lot going on in that shot.
Yeah, all set up. I just didn't get exactly what he had on the red, so sometimes it's like a snowball. It just gets bigger and bigger, the problems, when you miss.
Oh no. Gotta take advantage of those mistakes. Is it safe? Does not look like it from this angle. Yep. What's he doing here?
Maybe cutting his red into the left, swinging around. Just not want to hit anything. Yeah, he's okay.
Very fortunate right there, but he found the gap. And look at that speed. Perfect on the bulk cushion. Saw Romeo make a mistake on a shot like this in the last frame. Made the proper corrections for this frame.
Clip off this red and get into ball. I wanted that to run a bit more. In the middle of the table, that there's two side by side, but that red that's just sneaking out the bottom maybe Is there the angle there for a shot to nothing? Clip off that to the type left and come through the gap.
It's got to hit something.
Didn't get the pot, but wanted a bit more rotation on that to get into the bulk area. Frame number one, those were going in. Just a little bit of tension here in the fourth frame.
Yeah, 3-1 or 2-2. Match. Or continue on. It is a very stressful frame for both. You couldn't tell with that shot.
Yeah.
Went back a little too far though.
Struck very sweetly, almost maybe too sweetly.
Darren Taylor is giving some words of caution in the Facebook chat to players that are new to the game. Play your game. Play your normal game. Don't change it. And that's good advice. If that's what you're comfortable doing, then that's probably your best shot for success.
I'd almost want to get out the eraser, and apologies, Darren, but maybe just take out normal and just say play your game. Sometimes you'll be up against an opponent and they're whirling around the table like a hurricane and you feel like you need to catch up, but just stay focused. You're at the table, play your game the way you play, and you should get good results. It's, it's athletics, it's sports. It's always unpredictable, so sometimes, you're the better player, sometimes your opponent's the better player. It just all comes down to sometimes putting the time in on the practice table behind the scenes. The three reds. Darren open. I wonder if that middle red is just going to pass by the other red to go into the middle pocket. Should give him a good angle to get up onto the blue. Let those middle pockets strike again.
Yeah, Ramil is getting the rolls a little bit here. He's missing his shots and leaving Ali nothing. So in a way, Ramil is forcing Ali out of his game. You can't play aggressive if you don't have a shot. That's a mistake. Is it a big mistake? Is Ali ready?
I'd have to say so. He's going to relish this opportunity. Maybe early in the round, Robin Ramil might, take on some shots knowing the opponent isn't as strong, but he knows that Ali is a fierce competitor, reigning champion of this U.S. National Open. Oh, side pockets again. Ramil doesn't want to give any confidence to Ali. If Ali was to take this frame and force it aside her, the pendulum of confidence is going to swing his way. First glance, I guess he's all right. shot there by Ramil.
So he's going to come down for red on the bottom, I would guess.
It's like a little bit of an angle and take out that cushion and go by that red by the green.
No angle, yeah.
Now he's got the green into the opposite middle pocket, as we can kind of see after this. Red will go in. But with the amateur game, the pressure of the knockout phase, anything's missable.
Yeah, I would like of the three on the right reds and the one in the middle, just a little screw back for the green in the middle pocket. It's a simpler shot, although there might be too much of an angle to save for the green. We will see. I think there is not, because he's looking at the top red. So maybe just a stun.
Denied. Oh.
And the only reason why I was looking at that middle red is it's in the way of the bottom red. So if you can get that one out of there, but I mean,
I wonder if just likes to look back at that, if he could have come off the cushion. Maybe come off that top cushion, off that middle red that you're talking about, Mike.
yeah.
He's just going to roll up to this brown here. Great shot.
Oh yeah.
I've seen Ali falter a little bit earlier in this match on a shot to the green that he just needed to get behind, so that might have been just a little bit in the back of his mind, and he had to push it away, and he has been successful to make a great shot on the brown.
Yeah, I think both players have done well to correct earlier mistakes, not making them in this frame.
Sure, we're human. We make a mistake. Just learn from your mistake.
I think it's shallow. Really nothing on. I felt like that was too fast of a shot.
True, actually, the ball needs to come a little bit more straighter behind the brown. But without the referee, goes down to the etiquette and sportsmanship of these players to both agree that it was a correct respot on the white.
Well, Ali has a shot here. Given where the cue ball has ended up, you can hit that top red to the middle. Might see a pretty big break here.
Yeah, give it enough pace to be on the right side of the blue. Whereas some of you newcomers to the game of snooker might not be aware when we mention the right side of the blue, but as you can see where Ali's cue ball is, when he takes the natural angle onto this blue, it's going to force him back down to the business end of the table. So that's what we mean when we say right side of the blue. think Ali's actually on anything really pleasant here. So
that's a bummer for Ali and his fans. But once again, tying up the cue ball for Romeo. Tables are turning ever so slightly towards Ali. Not just in the score, but I think in the mentality and attitude here. I think Romeo is a little bit shaken. But we've seen him turn it around as well. Nice shot to nothing. Beautiful shot.
Ali's taking that right out in the middle, left of those little 3 ones there. He's got to be thin, don't want to be too thick. So he does cannon into the pink or black off the second cushion.
Yeah, this is tricky.
As our friends in the UK would say, it's fraught with danger.
Okay, so he does see the one on the cushion. From this angle, can't tell if he sees the one to the right of the group of 3. But it does look, I would guess that it's on. Is that on from your angle? Yeah, it does look like it. He's going for it. Having a thought, a little conversation with himself, making sure of the plan. Went for the one on the cushion.
Oh, Ali didn't get punished for that mistake on that safety. But now Ali's turn to punish Romeo for that missed pot.
Oh yeah, man. With that black ball in the middle of the table. Quick 8 points. Slowed up. What's he going for here? The pink?
I think the angle on the green will help him.
Yeah, the pink would be tough with that blue in the way. I like Ali. His style is like, look, let's just go red color, red color. I don't care if it's 3 points or 7 points. Let's get them back on their spots, clear the way, get a clean palette going.
Well, he definitely knows, well versed in the game. Hey,
Yeah.
if you're at the table, it's your chance to win.
Yeah.
You can't win the game when you're sitting in your chair.
Or missing high value colors for the heck of it. Yeah, very smart.
I think the cue ball just barely goes by the blue there to be on the black and has an angle to push his cue ball down table.
That red ball goes into the yellow pocket for sure.
So yeah, maybe he might be playing.
In the green pocket as well.
Well, he's doing his best to force a decider. The champ is hanging on. He doesn't want to give up that great Tom Collins trophy. No, this is not a professional tournament. This is an amateur tournament. It's the U.S. Nationals at Ox Billiards in Seattle, Washington. There are no referees just because of
We need volunteers.
We need volunteers. We don't have them. Hopefully our friends maybe at USSA can put up a description of the prize money.
Yeah, in the UK, you guys are spoiled with a national sport that we love here in America, but are just trying to grow. So we're in the elementary stages and have been for a while. We intend to do something about that here at Ox. William Crouch is back in the chat, rooting for the underdog. Yeah, Dreamin', no problem. Thank you for participating and thanks for the question. It is an important question because in other parts of the world, snooker is a thing. It actually exists. And in America, it doesn't. So when people see a stream of snooker in America from other parts of the world, their paradigm is much different. This is what snooker looked like when you guys started, but there were no Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube channels showing all your mistakes. So this is our chapter 3, and you guys are on chapter 100. So give us some time, and if you want to see us improve, feel free to donate, suggest some sponsorship money, or just encourage us like you do.
Yeah, your viewership is very important. When we can present this with potential sponsors, we can show them that the figures are there, that people are hungry for great snooker action here in the US of A.
Nice little counter break going on here.
True, does that red... Yeah, that looks like maybe that red passes the other red.
It's a tough angle, but yeah, I would guess it does.
No, just
played it like it did it.
I guess it didn't go.
Yeah. I think that's not a snooker, but a safe shot. Oh boy.
Yeah, well, he was kind of going for the jugular there. 22 in it and 43 on the table. Still anyone's frame here. Definitely Ali wants it for him, for the good, to force a decider. Emil wants to take out the champ swiftly and punch his card into the quarterfinal.
Nice black ball angle. If it wasn't there, he'd be in trouble. The black ball has come to his rescue. The room is silent.
Yeah, you can hear a pin drop. Great crowd here. If we are in the Seattle area, come on down to see us at Ox Billiards. We're in the Capitol Hill District.
Big shot right here. Treated it as such.
Dan Johnson, I think the highest break so far is a 66 by Jackie Wee, I believe. But if you go on Cloud Snooker...
Ali. Christian Youngers is confirming it's Ali. Did it twice.
Yeah,
Ali and Jackie both have break. Oh, goodness. No.
Ooh. Yeah, if you head over to cloudsnooker.com, you'll be able to find all the information about this tournament, how the round robin fared as we're in the knockout phase here, what matches are coming up, high breaks, track your favorite player. So it's a good resource for this tournament, cloudsnooker.com. Where's this red gonna end up? Is it straight on? Is it the saving grace? This could be a steal. Could be a steal. He's got to settle his nerves.
Great pace.
Yeah, if Vermeil's able to knock out the champ, you gotta tout him as the favorite. Whoever's able to tackle the giant. Great opportunity here to steal the frame, and that would give him 3 and give him the match. No ball really is tied up.
Beautiful timing on that shot. Great stroke.
There are formalities for these players as they do it so many times, but with the pressure of the tournament, of the television, anything could be missed.
Just needs the pink, I believe. Slow down. Just a little energetic right there. Each ball potted adds more pressure to the next ball needed. So center ball right here.
Sure, he does need actually all of them.
All balls, okay.
Now, what do you do? To keep the momentum going? Do you play safe? I think you gotta go for it.
He got it, he got it, he got it. Oh my God.
Look at this steal.
Take a breath.
Concentrate for the match. Wow.
Oh my
What a
goodness.
steal of a frame there.
Holy mackerel.
Romil kept his nerves,
I can't believe
punches
that.
his card
That's
into the
nuts.
quarterfinals with a 3-1 victory over the defending champion Akmal Ali. Christian Youngers, you might want to lock down those cameras because I know Ali does not like this TV table at all. But a good showing by Ali. Good luck, Romil. You're going to have a good time in that quarterfinal. We might just step aside over to our Varun and Dharma match, just checking in on that. And looks like that one has come to a conclusion as well, as Dharma has whitewashed Varun. Got a few matches on the table, but we're going to step aside for a little bit. We'll be back at 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time for some quarterfinal action. We're just getting warmed up in the knockout round.
eventually chop it up. But yeah, YouTube allows you to, that's how people are taking screenshots of ball positions, which I think is really cool. Yeah, it's just, it's also a lot of work. It's just to get clutters of it done. What's up, people in the chat? You guys still following us? Who's alive? Say hello. I was just about to say the score, Darren Taylor. You can follow along at cloudsnooker.com, but the score is 1-1. Ajaya has 19 in this frame, and Stephen Wong has 38. Snooker155 says hello. This is the final match in the last 16. Hello, TK is still live in YouTube. M&M Movies says hello. I can go for some M&Ms right now. What a match against Ramil and Ali. Who was here to see that? Dan Peterson still here. What's up, Dan Peterson? Zia, good to see you're still tuning in. Arc Sign, Mr. Archit himself is still alive. And so is Romeo. Ran into the buzzsaw that is Ali and beat him. What a clearance. Quite the clearance, Clarence. Dave Daly, after the match, came up to me and said, "Have you ever seen a braver pink?" And I have to say, no. You have to have the right pace, length of the table, blind pocket, left it perfect for the black ball. Just fantastic. Manny is still in the Facebook chat. Commiserations to Ali. Nice clearance by Ramil, says TK. $39.19 Stephen Wong in this frame. All frames are tied up at 1-1. It's the first of 3, best of 5. What a shot there by Ajaya. 46-19 Stephen Wong. Scores just got updated. Yeah, all the colors are, except for the brown. I'm looking over at the table and it is on the cushion. It's hard to tell at this angle. But you can get 5 more points off this break and then play safe on the brown ball. Try to get it down behind the black. Looks like Ajaya is setting up for that brown ball. What a shot. Wanted more action out of that cue ball, I'm sure. But this is a ballsy shot here. That was an unfortunate leave there for Ajaya. From this angle, it looks wide open. Oh, it was missed. Wowzers. So it should be 46-36. 46 to Steven, 36 to Ajaya. Steven does have a shot on the pink ball. The man, the myth, the voice is going to head out for some food. Nice pink there to end the frame. Stephen Wong is 2 frames. Ajaya is 1. So David Burney, where are you going for lunch? Where can the people of Seattle go watch you eat? He's just laughing. Oh, Dave Daly is... He's treating them. There's so many great places in Capitol Hill around Ox. Whenever you come to visit, feel free to stop by one of our great restaurants and bring it in. Watch the matches. We got a Jaya at the table. Thanks for keeping on the stream and watching along. Time to clean the cue ball for Steven. Gonna have to pull out the rests or lean over the table sideways, so he doesn't want to take any chances. And Jaya has a front row seat to Stephen Wong. I can give you the play-by-play. He's going for the middle, the pink ball in the middle. Hit the near jaw. It rolls to the bolt side. I'm not sure if that first red on the left passes the red by the cushion. So I can't tell if he's playing safe, trying to plant, or trying to plant and playing safe. Going for the one by the cushion and plays for the pink, which results in a shot to nothing. So we're watching the last match of the last 16. Winner of this moves on. We'll start streaming the quarterfinals at around 5 o'clock on the TV table. The main table, we have a good matchup for you. Two high-seeded players. Seems like a no-brainer to put them on. Snooker 155. I won't go to bed until this match is over, so hurry up. I feel your pain. I've been up many a night watching live snooker going on in the UK, and I've been up at 5 or 4 in the morning to watch a certain player on a live stream. Something about this game that makes you do that. Just get that itch. Gotta watch it. But what's interesting is when I was watching back in 2017, I think is when I started watching and playing snooker, there was a small part of me from early on that I felt like, I'm going to open a snooker club. It just seems like that's the next thing for me. And that kernel just grew and grew. And when I realized the paucity of snooker clubs in America and Seattle, and then after talking with Cece at Empire, we had many conversations about opening up a club and what type of club. And so it's been years in the making, and finally here. Got through the pandemic, have the nationals. It's very surreal. I'm looking through the plexiglass window, watching the 3 beautiful tables empty, waiting for the quarterfinals. We got some people in here watching this match live. We have a father and daughter in the room. She just picked up the game and absolutely loves it. She's a student at the University of Washington, where they have an amazing pool club who we support. And so we persevered and we're here, and I love it. It's very cool. It's affecting a lot of people positively. So whenever you get that little kernel of thought nestled in the back of your brain, it's there to be cultivated. It's there for a reason. It's there because you're passionate about something. What a pot. A little comeback here for a Jaya. Nice position on the red, which is really hard to do when you have the blue ball in the jaws of a pocket. Seemed to line this up perfectly. He's got to do something about that pink ball. We saw him shoot an amazing 4 that was tied to the cushion. See if we can repeat that with this pink ball, and that'll set him up for the yellow. And then the pink's back on its spot, and then he won't really have any trouble after that, right? It's that simple. He's quickly doing some math as he's looking at the scoreboard. Ajaya is. He's walking back to the table, looking at the spot on the pink ball where he wants the cue ball to hit. Stepping into his shot, and the doorbell rings. They can't hear it. Nice little rattle. So, looking at the live view, there's a very small angle on this yellow. It's going to have to power it in order to get on the green. And in doing so, he lost it, but may have gotten the snooker. (43-31). Stephen Wong is in front. Difference of 12, if my math is correct. 27 on the table. Stephen Wong has 2 frames. Ajaya has 1. So this is match if Stephen wins, and it's a decider if Ajaya wins. No, oh my God, that would have been one incredible escape. The patented 2 cushions and a jaw escape. Ah, 1 cushion. He changed his mind. I wonder if he returned the favor from this angle. It looks like, yeah, you could see the right side of the yellow ball. I wonder if he has a potting angle. But he's going to have to decide a clear one way or the other. Safety or pot. Give it where that green ball is. Went for the pot. Yeah, there was the shot to nothing, I believe, was really not an option there for him. He would have snookered himself on the green ball. Powers that in. 45-35. Stephen Wong has the advantage. As you can see, both object ball and cue ball are on the bulk line. A little strong for the safety. Ten-point difference. Stephen Wong holds up 2 fingers, gives us the peace sign. Such a nice guy. Ajaya is as well. Thought long and hard about that pot. Trying to will it into being, but snooker table has a mind of its own sometimes. Let's see what happens. Wanted to get around the black ball, obviously. Send that green ball. There are no reds. Send that green ball up to the bulk. Instead, the black ball went up to the bulk, and the green ball is very potable into the left middle. Buck Moose? No, nothing happened to the camera. So we have cameras on the front 2 tables. We call them the Judd table and the Beck's table, and those are our 2 main streaming tables. And the table that Ajaya and Stephen are playing on is called the Alex Higgins table, and that's behind the Beck's table. So we're able to zoom in from the Beck's camera onto this table. So the angle is a little funky, but we will eventually have a camera per table. Everything costs money and energy, and it will happen. So that's the wider view. That's the tight. Yeah, we got to make do with what we have, as every living being on this planet has to. And so we're grateful for what we have. What a shot. Holy cow. But it did not go in. It's safe for the effort. 49 to 38. Stephen Wong has 49. Ajaya has 38. 18 on the table. This blue ball is very important. Yeah, we took a lot of work and care into setting up these cameras and these lights and the tables. And as you can see, everything's lining up pretty well. Those Littman lights are beautiful, wood grained. Not made of wood, aluminum, but wood grained veneer. Matches our room perfectly. Illuminates the tables very well. They have a matrix on them, a little grid that gives the light direction onto the table, scatters the light on the table. There is no glare when you're standing next to the table. Gives the eyes a break. So this is potable here. Save Ajaya's chances. Steven's a little bit upset. He's over by the Judd table, trying to give Ajaya some space. Very, very sportsmanlike, not standing in his line of shot. Unlucky kiss, but I think he has the angle to cut it. Or treble it. I think that was mainly a safe shot. Here comes Steven. You know, this is a very important part of the game and seldomly practiced. Just the black ball, how to play safe. I guess the good players practice. This has got to make it to the side cushion. It's not going to make it. It's not there. Oh no. Take a breather. And then pot it for the match. Wow. Wow. What a showing. What a showing. High five through the plexiglass with Stephen Wong. Very excited to win that. Condolences to Ajaya. He had a great tournament. Very, very crazy. Good night, Snooker 155. So what we'll do is stop the stream. We will return. Subscribe so that you can be alerted. It will be around 5 o'clock. And we will see you as soon as we can. Yeah, good luck for the quarterfinals. Snooker 155 says. We'll see you guys in just a moment.